Hello guys, back with another banger today. I'll be showing you guys the best way to catch small fish like this big to this big. The best way to catch those type of fish, you're going to like a creek. You know, see these little tiny fish like this big, and you're like you haven't catch anything that day and you want to catch something. I know the best way for you to do that. So the first thing you're gonna need, probably to get a small fishing pole, like a good size one, or just any type of small fishing pole. You don't technically need a bobber, but I mean, well, you kind of do, but not really. But get you a small fishing pole, like a small fishing pole, What you're gonna do, you're gonna grab that small fishing pole. You're gonna like make one of these, or just go get one. You don't need that. You don't need that. But something else that you're going to have is obviously your tackle box and your hook, all that stuff. So the best way to do this, if you're going to like a little creek and you get a bunch of small ones, like remember that other video we made? I caught like 3 of these on this type of one, and I caught that big one on this hook. So you can catch medium-sized one, medium-sized bluegill, perch, all that stuff. So most people you're gonna try to use these. I mean, you can still catch small fish on those, but the one I'm gonna do for me is more accurate. Yeah, and so most of the time you use these, but let me get the right hook. Got a bunch of hooks. Up in here, I don't even know if I could find it, but I'll find it for you guys. Promise. Oh, my tappy gave me some of these big bass hooks.
Bro, why are you using mine?
It's not yours.
My holder, yes that is.
Oh, that? I'm just borrowing it. Right now.
You didn't ask, bro.
Can I please use it?
Turn it off and ask.
Well, we still have the video.
Yeah, ask.
Can I use it?
Yes.
But hopefully I can find it. Okay, it's a little froggy. It's broke, but alright, so what you're gonna do, because you obviously get one of your smallest hooks, if not the smallest, because here's what you could use, but not, this is what you probably could use for these right here. So here. So what I used is the smallest hook you have, probably smaller than a penny. It's a very small hook right here. That thing, because you know how small fish are, they just nibble, 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 and I'll show you what you have to do. But you're gonna either grab a small hook, kind of a bigger one, or this one, which if you're going to a creek, probably a small creek, probably that one right there. If you're going to a bigger creek, probably this one. If it has bigger bluegill, perch, sun perch like that, you have to use this one. If you're going to a small one where it has small bluegill, big minnows, probably that one. And what you're gonna do is obviously put your line through it. Oh, there we go. Now let me grab something. Now, I don't think we have any. I don't have any. I wish we did. I can share the video. But what you're gonna do is I didn't learn this. My tappy did. He taught me this. So what you're gonna do, you're probably gonna actually you actually don't have to have this. It's just what you're gonna do is you don't need a bobber, just putting it out there, put where the middle are. If the bobber, you have to kind of keep it at a certain height. If you're not using a barber, if you're using a barber, you can just do this as good as you want. And then what you're gonna do, you're gonna get a hot dog or get a hot dog, peel the hard part on it, like the outside, peel it off, get like a knife, your pocket knife or something, and cut it into a small piece, probably like this big. Put it on the hook, cover it up, and probably leave it like around that. They're gonna nibble it off. They're gonna kind of nibble, and then trust me, even if it's this big, it's gonna jump. It's gonna eat. It's gonna bite like right there. You know, you barely even have to set the hook. You just kind of give it a little tug. It's on there. Reel it in. So if you're doing this one, kind of just have to put a little bigger one on. Put it down there, and we might go to Small Creek tomorrow if it's not too cold. I am definitely going to have to show you guys what this is capable of, like, because it is a big daddy. Trust me, because I was catching big, because usually you use because most of the time when I go fishing, like usually I use like these, which is most of the time regular ones. But if you're going creek fishing where you know there's not going to be giant ones, it's probably going to be like little bluegill, little sun perch, like that, or little, or like big minnows, or smallmouth bass, like baby bass and stuff like that, or baby fish. Well, for baby fish, probably you need a bigger one, but that thing for like small. Because like usually it's very hard to catch minnows with the hook, but that is gonna catch them all. It's gonna work, and I'm gonna try to show you guys if we can, and we're gonna try to catch a couple like small ones, maybe this big. Because where I went, there was like probably like 3-4 big ones like this one. It's a small creek, and there's a bunch of minnows this big in there. Maybe I can catch one of those. And I'm gonna have an unboxing video either today or tomorrow. Today's Friday, but I literally, because one's supposed to arrive today and another one's supposed to arrive Saturday. But the one I'm gonna record is coming in today. The other one's kind of just for me. Probably not gonna record it, but yeah, it's probably gonna be for me, not for not for saying anything, just not for like a channel or anything. But I'm gonna show you guys something. Look at this thing my tabby gave me. It literally looks like a straight worm. It literally looks like a live worm. Look at that. And then he gave me some. Comment down below what are these called. I keep on watching videos and stuff like that, and I forget what they're called. But I got 2 of those. And this one, just to show you the weirdest thing. Look at that. It's stiff. Like, look at that. Look, it's kind of hard to do. Look how easily this one is. Look, fly. If I go like this, the whole thing flops. Look at this one. It barely moves. But yeah, my brother gave me this one. I traded him for it, and it moves really good in the water. Like, once you get this wet, you kind of see those little dots. Those shine perfectly in the water, especially if it's like murky. Or if it's murky, those will shine really good in the light. Got a little long Texas rig, a full one, and then I got a half Texas rig there. And what I like to do, I'm pretty sure I said this multiple times on the channel, but on animalistic, if you like bored and you're like doing, like, just have your thing, have like the little things at the end, like the things, and you're just like playing anything, and you just kind of want to chill, and you're just like waiting up, catching minnows, or just doing something fun, you can look around the pond, look around it, and you would find some. Even though most people, if it breaks or it tears the bark with a big bass, chew it off. They just throw it. I mean, you probably can't catch a bass. Well, you probably still can catch a bass with this. I mean, there's jiggles in the thing like that. You still could catch a bass with, well, like a fish with these. It's gonna be a little harder than the actual better ones. But if you're just going around, you can find like this one. My grandma gave it to me, but you could still fish with this thing. You just put a hook. This is missing one thing. With this one, it's just missing its legs and its head, but that's its tail. Kind of everything, but you still could catch something with it. I mean, it would still look good in the water. What was I gonna say? Oh, let me show you guys the new thing that I got Wednesday? No, Tuesday or that. And I'll obviously show you the new thing I'm getting in Friday. Isn't it coming in today? Oh, I think it is. Yeah, it's supposed to. So let me show you one of the things that I got right here. Is this? I haven't opened it yet, but it's this bad boy right here. I got 2 fishing things. I got that right there. I mean, I don't know. I don't really know how it's supposed to be like. How it's supposed to work. Because, I mean, you don't, because usually, let me find it. What I got is this right here. Usually they have like that kind of tail right there. Usually, but like this one, like just you could you could kind of see how it kind of like weirdly, like. But I got that Tuesday. Yeah, I got that, and I got this earlier, like a long time ago. So I got those. Obviously, my grandma gave me this one, and my happy. He gave me a bunch of catfish, hooks, bass hooks, everything, and he gave me these 3. He gave me the two hooks, like these hooks, like the eye hooks. I forgot what they're called, but like the hooks that have like that. He gave me 2 of those. And that's about it for like the other hooks. And then he gave me well, I gotta pick like 3 bass. I mean 3 3 catfish hooks. I think it was 4, and then like something else like I forgot how many bass hooks I jig. And then he gave me these. I think it was Monday. He gave me this one, another one, and this one. I had, even though I'm probably never gonna use it, I just still had it. Like that looks like a candy. It looks like, you know, those like Laffy Taffies. Just what I sometimes do. I just stick them together, like roll them like this, stick them together, and I make like a little snake out of it. I don't know why I do that. It's just, and you eat it. But it kind of looks like that if you did that. And then what I bought, well, they gave me that for free. But what I got was oh yeah, I showed you that thing, and so you would do, well, first let me tell you that you would just do that, and you just kind of go in and kind of leave your thing like that, like probably like leave it like really tight, like, but it's still in the water. Go like that. And then, like, once you do it, like, let them take it. And what you do, you stare at the, caught a big fish. You stare at the hot dog, and if you're doing it in darker water, you just kind of have to see when your line goes. But what they like to do is, when I was going Tuesday, they like to grab it, pull it, stop right before you get a pull, like this. Like they literally pull, and then like, so if you're doing it in darker water where you can't see it, you kind of literally just have to do it every single time. You might get tired of it because most of the time if the smaller fish, they eat like, make sure if it's like they just go stop, and it's just so annoying. But if you could see it, it's probably gonna give a little pull, like it's probably gonna give a little pull. If you still see it, don't pull it up. Once you see, cause there is some big daddies in there, big mamas. there's some big tanks that almost literally, because there's one that's like, and it was, my rod went like that, and it got off. But you gotta make sure whenever you see it, if you're under a dock or you're on a dock, if it goes under the dock and you can't see it, just pull it in, because most likely they're gonna grab it, take it under there, and they could get off. But if they just grabbed it, took it, you still have the chance to get it. Like, you could quickly do it and then get it, and you just roll it in. But if you're not doing that, if you're not doing that, just wait until you can't see the hot dog and just pull on it. Most likely, if you wait until you can't see the hot dog, you'll probably definitely get it. Most likely. That's what I did. And then like if you go like this, it's kind of see. You just look at the rod. But I didn't use this, and I'm pretty sure you guys will just do it. So let me show you the other thing that I got real fast. Oh, what's that? This. I was looking everywhere for this on stores, online. They're kind of expensive, but what I got is this. I had to get it because I like it. Well, if you're not going like small fishing, like if you're going bass fishing, mostly cat fishing. Oh, what is this doing here? If you're going like cat fishing, probably most likely need this. Because like me, I don't kind of like just staying there, throw it out there, wait. What I like to do, like if we bring a football. Okay, if we bring a football and then it just gets on, if we're playing and then if I'm not paying attention to the rod, if I hear it, then I'll go to it and then catch that giant bass or catfish, mostly catfish. But yeah, so I got that for that. So, because sometimes I don't like staying there for like for worms or something. I don't like usually, or like a minnow. You just cast out there, you kind of just wait. Because the minnow will move by itself and the worm will just stay there, and then the hot dog, the bread, they'll probably just stay there and they'll just subtract it. Probably because if you're trying to reel it in slowly, just use one of these. If you just saw it, because sometimes I like to play football or go look for minnows to do that. So usually if I'm just like look for the minnows, because what happened last video when I did that last second, it was on and the rod would probably got taken in if I didn't look at it. So if I would have heard that, I would have known I got it on way before it even got too deep in the water. So so that's why I had to get it. And I have two things coming in. One thing coming in today and the other thing coming in tomorrow. I might record the one tomorrow, but I'm probably definitely recording the one today, but I might not record the other one tomorrow. But I kind of just want to tell you how to do that, and maybe you may never know what we could do tomorrow. So we might go. I'll show you this guy's technique, and hopefully I catch some big minnows or the small birch or bluegill. And hopefully, guys, you like this video, and you guys have to watch tomorrow and today to see. Make sure you turn notifications on, because if you don't, you might miss that new video I'm posting. And by the time you miss the one today, because you know what I hate? Sometimes I don't watch a new video from one of my favorite YouTubers, and then they post another one and I still haven't watched. So I had to watch that one and then watch the other one. But sometimes it's fun if you're very bored that day. So make sure to put notifications on so you will never forget a video that's popping up. And yeah, you'll never forget a video that's popping up. Oh yeah, and when I was at my Tuppy house, we made some of these. We went. It was Tuesday after we came back from fishing. I wanted to use some of these, and so I went outside, got some from a tree, and found some on the ground, and just I cut them off, like you gotta see like right here, tore it off like a thing. About that thing. And then he got his pocket knife and he kind of made it sharper, so you could stick it into the ground well, stick it in the ground more, so it could stay stable. Because if it was just a square, it'd be hard to stick in. So I made these two. Okay, I made these two, and then I made a thicker one right here. For like if I'm using my big one, which I got a new big one. And maybe I'll show you guys that one later. Maybe later this week or something. And hope you guys did have a great Thanksgiving, even though Thanksgiving was yesterday. Hope you guys did have a great Thanksgiving, because I did. I got food. It was yummy in my tummy. It was bussin'. Real bussin'. And hope you guys love this video. And see you guys in the next animalistic banger. Peace.